Okay, so here's implicit differentiation video number 2. All right, so remember when we do the y's, we have to do dy dx. All right, let me stop rambling and start. So x to the fourth, that's easy. That's 4x to the third. Plus, remember e to the x is just e to the x, the derivative, but now I've got e to the 2y. So it's going to be e to the 2y. The derivative of 2y is 2, and because it's a y, we have to write dy dx. And equals, the derivative of 9, of course, is 0. All right, now we have to get dy dx by itself. So I'm going to subtract 4x to the third from both sides because I want to get dy dx by its lonesome. So what I have now is 2 e to the 2y times dy dx is equal to negative 4x to the third. Okay, and now I have to divide by 2 e to the 2y on both sides. 2 e to the 2y on both sides, so that dy dx is by its lonesome. So dy dx is equal to, and then it's just this fraction, negative 4x to the third divided by 2 e to the 2y, and then I say, oh wait, I can simplify that with the 4 and the 2. I can cancel that out, so dy dx is actually equal to negative 2x to the third divided by just e to the 2y. Okay? Stephen said he wants to go back. He got mad because he didn't like the way the video turned out. So here's the whole thing in a nutshell. So if you want to stop the video and try to do it. All right, so now example number 2. All right, here's a fun one. So x to the fourth, well, that's easy. That's 4x to the third plus, now xy is a product, so I need to do the derivative of the first, which is the derivative of x, which is 1, times the derivative of, the first, oh my bad, let me go back. The first, which is x, times the derivative of the second. The derivative of y is dy dx. Plus the second, which is y, times the derivative of the first, which is just 1. Plus, now I take the derivative of y to the fourth, that's going to be 4y to the third, and because it's a y, we add on that dy dx, equals, and the derivative of 6 is 0. Okay, take a look at that for a second. All right, now I want to get the dy dx's by themselves, so I'm going to subtract the 4x to the third and the 1y from both sides. So I'm going to subtract 4x to the third and 1y from both sides, so that the only thing left on the left side is the dy dx terms. All right, so this is x dy dx plus 4y to the third dy dx is equal to negative 4x to the third minus y. All right, now like we've done before, we're going to factor out our dy dx, and I'm left with x plus 4y to the third equals my negative 4x to the third minus y. And so then I divide both sides by the x plus 4y to the third. Divide both sides by that, x plus 4y to the third. So dy dx is equal to negative 4x to the third minus y all over x plus 4y cubed. And there's nothing I can do to simplify that. You could factor out a negative 1, but that's really not all that helpful. Okay, so here it kind of all is in one shot, if you want to look at it. Exercise in algebra really is what derivatives are. Okay, and the last one has a trig function. It's been a while since we've done the derivative of trig functions. We know the derivative of sine is cosine, so this is going to be the cosine of x plus y times, now we have to do the derivative of that inside, x plus y. Well, the derivative of x is just 1, and the derivative of y is 1 times dy dx. Equals, the derivative of x to the third is just 3x squared. All right, now because this dy dx, let me highlight it, because this dy dx is inside the parentheses, I'm going to have to distribute to get it out of the parentheses. So I'm going to distribute cosine times the 1 and then cosine times the dy dx. So I have cosine of x plus y plus cosine of x plus y times dy dx is equal to 3x squared. Okay, so now I'm going to subtract this cosine of x plus y from both sides. Subtract cosine of x plus y from both sides. And I'm going to end up with cosine of x plus y times dy dx equals 3x squared minus cosine of x plus y. I can't distribute that cosine. Don't even try to do that. Just leave it cosine x plus y. And now I'm going to divide both sides by cosine x plus y. Divide by cosine of x plus y. And so then my dy dx, and again it depends on how you want to simplify, but I would just leave it 3x squared minus cosine of x plus y divided by cosine of x plus y. Don't be tempted to cancel, because in order to cancel you'd have to factor out a cosine of x plus y from both terms in the top, and that 3x squared doesn't have it, so you can't do anything with that. The only thing you could do if you felt like it, which nobody says you have to do it, you could separate the fraction into 3x squared over cosine x plus y minus cosine x plus y divided by cosine x plus y. And now you could call this last term here, because it's the same, you could call that a 1. So you could say that this is 3x squared over cosine of x plus y minus 1. But nobody expects you to do that, or I don't expect you to do that. But if you felt like it, but this answer here is just as valid as this answer here. Okay? All right. Well, good luck. Make sure you're still practicing. Let me know how it goes, please. Thank you.